Hello and welcome to today's video where I will quickly show you how to set up a universal remote control. And let's presume that you have a TV or a VCR, a soundbar, amplifier, doesn't matter, some electronic device, and you lose the remote, you break the remote, or I don't know, the dog eats it, doesn't really matter. But the point is you don't have a remote anymore and you end up buying one of these. And we have several remote controls over here, and you can choose a universal device, universal remote control. This is one such example, and as you can see, you can control a TV, a DVD, a sound amplifier or sound system, doesn't really matter, some auxiliary device. But regardless of what you want to interact with, out of the box, the remote doesn't know what is your device. So you have to tell it. And there are some, doesn't matter which is the remote, the principle of the thing is the same. The electronic devices, they have some codes associated with the remotes, and these are 5-digit codes. And you can either enter the code manually using this part, the keypad over here, or you can have a automatic search. Let me show you first how you enter manually. So you can look at your remote and you will have a button, a setup or configure, something like this. For example, let me show you this remote. Doesn't interact with the TV, as you can see, doesn't do anything. But if I press the setup button, which is over here, and I keep it pressed, then you see the red light came on. Now I will have to tell the remote what is the device I want to interact with. And I say TV, so I press TV. Now I have to enter a code, the code for this television. This is a Samsung, and I will display on the screen a list to see this remote control. Actually, let me just show you here. This remote control comes with such a manual, and over here it has for sat navigation, for different, I don't know, audio systems, televisions. You can see it has different manufacturers with different codes. So you can just look for your device. Probably is a, I don't know, Cellco, a Sharp, what do we have here, a Philips. So you look for your manufacturer and then you can see the codes which are supported by the remote, and then you just type in one of these codes and see if your device works or not. So let's go back and enter one of these codes. So I will press setup, I will press TV, and then I know that for Samsung TV, one of the codes for the remote is 53511. So I entered the code, and then let's see. As you can see, now we have the volume working. We can change the channel. So mission accomplished. We can mute the device, increase the volume. So this remote is now set. If for whatever reason I want to control or to interact with a different device, I can press setup, enter the new code, and then my remote will be good to go with, the new device. So this is one way of doing it. And this is another remote, works in the similar fashion. You have a TV, VCR, DVD, sat-nav, auxiliary, different devices. So you can tell it which is the device you want to interact with. You can configure it by entering the code, and this is it. As simple as that. Okay, let me show you the other approach. This is by using a universal TV remote. This is only for TVs, and this has a automatic search function. Let me show you. So if I press any of the buttons, you see nothing happens. The TV does not respond. But if I press the set button, and your remote control might have something similar, configure, set, program, whatever button it is, for automatic search function. So I press it and I hold it, and I'm waiting to see some sort of response from the TV. Usually is the volume displayed. It says not available. I keep pressing. Okay, now I see the volume. I stop. Let's see. Okay, doesn't go, doesn't work. I will try again. And success, here we are. So you have to try a bit, because there are a lot of manufacturers, a lot of different TVs, and a lot of different codes. So, you know, I just repeated the automatic searches, like searching for a radio station. So your tuner goes through different frequencies, finds a station, you stop, it is the one that you want. If yes, that's it, you leave it like that. If no, you repeat. So I've pressed the set again, you know, keep pressing it until you have some response from the TV. And every time I got a response from the TV, I stopped, you know, I depressed the button, and then I tried to see until I've got this. And this works. You have the volume, you have the channels. All right. Let's see, where is the mute on this one? This is the mute. In the corner, you see it works. So basically, the automatic search function took a bit longer than I expected. The one where I typed in the code directly was obviously faster. So if you have your user manual, if you know your manufacturer and the code for the remote, you can just type in, configure the remote, and then you go straight ahead and use the device. If you don't know the codes, you can use one of the other remotes, which has the automatic search function. So you can automatically search the proper set of codes. You don't know what the codes are, but you see they work, and that's good enough. So this is how you will set up your automatic universal remote control. Now, these remote controls, the universal ones, they are usually more affordable than the original ones. I will encourage to buy the original one if you can afford it, if you can find it, if the waiting is not too long, you know, if it's available on the stock, why not? The original remote control will obviously be better, you know, is made by the same people they made the TV. But if you're on a budget, if you want to save some time, some cash, if you want to give it a go, or let's say you want to protect the environment, instead of buying 10 different remotes, you can buy only one and use it for different devices. Then go ahead, buy one of the universal ones, and if you need additional help, if you have questions, just drop me a line and I will try my best to answer. So thank you for watching. Until we meet in the next video, take care, be safe, and you know, why not? Subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, it makes me happy, so why not? Thanks for watching. Have a good day.